My name is Peltier-Davis. In this assignment, I'm being asked to supervise a student completing her research. The student has requested a change of supervisor, and I'm the new supervisor assigned. The first step requires an understanding on my part on the role of research supervisors at the Open Campus. It is important to determine what are the expectations from the Open Campus with regards to research supervisors and what are my commitments to the student. In this regard, I will obtain the relevant guidance, which may be in the form of documentation, such as manual or guide for research supervisors. Next, I would convene a meeting with the student as soon as possible, as it is important to alert her of the change of supervisor and to establish an understanding of what is required of both supervisor and student going forward. At this first meeting, I would introduce myself, focusing on my strengths as a teacher, expertise on the research topic, which in this case is library studies, and experience with supervising students. So, for example, I will tell her I have an MLS degree in library studies, I have 10 years teaching experience on the topic, 5 years working at Open Campus, 2 years as a research supervisor working with undergraduate and postgraduate students, and tell her of my belief in the team approach in working with her, believing that I could work closely with her as her coach, offering mentorship and guidance, all towards her achieving her goals of submitting her research paper on time and receiving a final grade A. At this meeting, it's also important to state that I had a handover conversation with her previous supervisor. I will compliment her on her strengths as highlighted in this previous conversation with the supervisor, telling her that he said that she was diligent, hardworking student, she keeps abreast with her studies, she meets deadlines, she followed all his guidelines and recommendations, and she regularly engages in communication. I will urge her to maintain these qualities as this would ensure she continues on her path to academic success. It seems that both she and her previous supervisor had a feasible working relationship. As the new supervisor, I would build on this relationship, but I would also need to engage in some strategies of my own to continue to assist her in her research. So these strategies include, first, I will start with a very candid conversation with her, asking for an update on where she is at in terms of writing the research paper. I will ask her what she believes her strengths and challenges are. How does she think I can assist her in alleviating these challenges? I think it's important to stress to her that we are a team working collaboratively together to identify workable solutions. At this first meeting, it's also critical that we establish a regular schedule of synchronous meetings. This will be a very detailed schedule identifying meeting dates. So, for example, we may meet once every 2 weeks, and the time allotted for these sessions, which may be 1.5 hours. I will also advance all notification of BBC sessions in advance. I think it's important to reiterate to her the importance of her meeting her deadlines as set for the research paper and my commitment to giving her timely feedback. As a librarian, of course, I will invite her to attend library sessions, which will assist her in locating and evaluating library resources to support her research, letting her know that these sessions provide valuable information on topics such as plagiarism, academic integrity, guidance on formatting research paper, use of citations and references, and alert her of the Ask a Librarian virtual reference service. I will provide her with my contact information so she can contact me via email, mobile, Skype, WhatsApp, assuring her of my availability and online presence to support her. At the end of the first meeting and all subsequent meetings with my student, I will always try to end the discussion on a positive note. So, for example, at the end of the first meeting, I will emphasize that I look forward to working with her as her new supervisor, telling her that her success is my success. We are working together as a team. Always tell her to always ask if she has any follow-up questions or concern. I'll restate that if she has challenges, she should not hesitate to contact me via the contact information I shared. I believe that all the strategies I shared will boost her confidence and give her the reassurance that she's on the right track to achieving academic success at the Open Campus.